For more than a decade, I was a mass evangelist, and today I have something to confess. Boom shakalaka, what's up, what's up, what's up? RK here. For more than a decade, I was a part of a mass evangelism team that traveled preaching the gospel in stadiums all over the world. And as I look back over the years, there's one thing that I would do differently. I'm always for preaching the gospel. The more people hearing the gospel of the kingdom, the better. But in Luke 10 and Matthew 9, there's only one thing that Jesus said to pray for before going on outreach. He told them, the harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. Ask the Lord of the harvest, therefore, to send out workers into his harvest field. That's in Luke 10 too. So, do you see what he said to focus on? Finding workers. Now you know why I call this whole thing being a worker maker. As followers of Jesus, we have one calling when going out. Finding workers, training workers, and sending workers. In Matthew 10 and Luke 10, I imagine Jesus talking with his disciples. In Matthew, he sends out 12. In Luke, he sends out 72. So he has all of his workers with him. And he says, the harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. Ask the Lord of the harvest to send out workers. So if Jesus has all of his workers with him and he's sending them out, where will the new workers come from? The workers for the harvest come from the harvest. When we're preaching the gospel in stadiums, we're primarily focusing on getting people to raise their hands and come up to give their lives to Jesus. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but it doesn't help you find workers. How do you know when you found a worker? I think three things help you know you found a worker. They accept the messenger. So Jesus says, when you enter a house in Luke 10:5. 2, they accept the message. Jesus says, first say peace to this house and your peace will rest on them. That's Luke 10:5 and 6. Number 3, they get sent on a mission. Jesus says, if someone who promotes peace is there, Luke 10:6, right? There's 3 M's: the messenger, the message, the mission. As a mass evangelist, we did the first 2 really well. We got people to accept us and they listened to the message, said yes to the mission. I think the one we didn't do very well is the mission part. This is the strategy we implemented to help us find workers. I have all of our people ask someone who just said yes to Jesus. I have them ask them this question. Tell me the names of 5 people who need to hear about what God just did in your life. After they share 5 names, you follow up with this question. Out of those 5, who are you going to go share with before you go to bed tonight? Then we get their contact info, call them the next day, and ask how it went sharing with the person last night. So probably 8 out of 10 won't share. One might say yeah, it went great talking with them. One of them will say, I talked with one person and I called 5 others and I told 10 people on the street my story too. Who's the worker? The one who actually went and did the work. May God anoint you to go be a worker maker.